Parker Pemberton out of Minnesota. Let's go.
Thanks, Kyle. Hey, everybody. So Dan said earlier, Fast Forward movement is paving the way through the jungle. I've been here since 2018, which sounds crazy because we're going on year 7. I've watched this group go from, pretty small to gigantic. And I am a product of a lot of you guys pouring into us, helping our business grow, helping me grow as a leader. And I just want you to know that if somebody has helped you, you have an obligation to give back and help somebody else. That's what this group's all about. And anybody reach out to me anytime. I'd love to help you too. So today, yes, it's a presentation going from 80 to 160 pending. Those are just numbers. This is more of a presentation about growth, about development, and about some of the things that we did to have an impact in our community in Minnesota and hopefully the community throughout the United States as well. And just to correct Kyle, at one point this year we had 193 pending, which is cool, which is really cool. First, so for those that don't know me, this is my beautiful family. My wife, Kathy, my 3 boys, Harrison, who's 5, Charlie, who's 2, and our brand new 10-pound baby boy, Graham, who's 2 months old. And love these guys so much. This is our real estate team. We look like a brokerage with the size of a brokerage. We're 110 agents current day. And a lot of these people have been with us for many, many years. Our staff has been with us since the beginning, 2017, when we started the team. We service the entire state of Minnesota and western Wisconsin as well. So we plan on continuing to grow throughout the Midwest and making an impact on a lot of people's home buyer, home seller journeys. This didn't just happen overnight. This is many years of development, many years of growth. And so when we got into it, 2017 was when we started the company. We did 131 sales that year. 2018, we moved to EXP, did 186. We're not gonna 10X this year, but I think we're gonna probably do it next year, which is really cool. You'll see in this journey that we never went backwards because this was a commitment to continuing to grow at all times. There were some tough years. We all went through 2020, 2021, 2022. It's still tough, right? But if you're committed to doing the things that it takes to grow at all times, you will see your business grow at all times. And what I want to talk about today is going to apply to a solo agent who might be sitting here just trying to sell 10 more homes, or a team who's looking to grow and continue to bring on agents. The biggest thing is you can't build a business by yourself, and you can't build your dream business by yourself. All of us are control freaks. We all started off as successful solo agents. We all wanted to do all the tasks, right? The thing that I've realized over the years is that there are many people out there that are better than you at the things that you need to do to grow. And my whole purpose and concentration has been on finding those people. Who are the right people that we can plug in, and who are the people that we can build into leaders with our company? It's with agents, it's with staff, and it's with myself too. This is our present day org chart. Still unbelievable to me when I look at that, to be honest with you. There's a mix of full-time salaries, incentive-based positions, and a little bit of both. We're testing a salaried agent model on the far left, and so we've got a lot of different compensation plans for a lot of the different departments that we have at our company. We have built the services and we've built the departments of our company. We have a transaction services side, we have a media side, we have a marketing side, we have a full training side. We own those. We've developed them since 2016, and it's a huge reason why our agents have success at our company. But back to the most important part. Who, not how. How to replace yourself. This is something that's written in my office that I look at every single day because of what I just mentioned. We're all control freaks. If you haven't already read the book, Who, Not How by Dan Sullivan, it's my all-time favorite book. You should order it on Amazon, send it to your house. He also wrote Profit First. And the book is all about when you want to grow, you need the right people to grow with you. But it's our tendency to say, how am I going to do that? How am I going to jump in the trenches and create this? How am I going to develop this? How am I going to create the system? In reality, all you need to do is go find the person who is best fit for that job and hire them. and you need to empower them, and you need to build them up. And with the time that you just alleviated and saved, you need to pour that back into a growth-related activity in your business. For a solo agent, this could be as simple as hiring a transaction coordinator to buy you some more time to prospect. For a team leader, it could be as simple as hiring an operations manager, so you're not processing payment on the back end, so you can go either recruit or you can prospect yourself. This is by far the most impactful book of my life, so impactful that it hangs in my office and I look at it every single day. In my opinion, the best opportunity we might ever see in building teams is right now. Why? Well, we went through 2020, which was COVID. We went through the interest rate dilemma, which we're still dealing with. And now we went through the NAR changes. There are so many teams and broker owners that are just saying, I'm out, I'm done. Or there's so many team leaders that go back into sales. Or there's broker owners that go back to sales. What does that leave for the agents in the company? It leaves less value. And there are people making moves everywhere in this industry right now. We are taking advantage of this opportunity because we are recruiting at an extremely high level. In fact, I would straight up say we are savage recruiters at Pemberton Homes. We've been focusing on this for 2 years. It's why we have 110 agents, and it's why we continue to grow. What we look for agents that do about 10 sales per year. You know the quickest way to build a team to 100 sales? It's recruit 10 agents that do 10 sales a year and lead them and grow them and develop them. It's not some lead gen source. It's not another trick or a low-hanging piece of fruit. It's find 10 people and grow that way. I like to find people that are already a year in the business. We typically don't take brand new agents. I like teams, low-value brokerages. I like agents looking for work-life balance, somebody that might need some more opportunity. And in your own team or your own strategy, you need to be able to find this in your marketplace. You need to know the brokerages, you need to know the competition, the teams, because that's who you're competing with. Recently, we've merged a couple teams into Pemberton Homes. We're also in negotiations with merging several other teams. This is a huge opportunity out there. I know I've talked to a couple of you guys about this. And I have a couple P&Ls for brokerages too that just said, look, I've been doing this for 20 years and I want to move to Florida. Will you buy my brokerage? Well, I'm buying, and I'm looking to buy. We talk about this a lot, and this applies to the solo agent as well. Skill or activity. Everybody has one of these problems that they need to solve if they want to grow. If you're going on a ton of appointments but you're not converting them, you have a skill problem. If you are the most talented realtor in the world but you're not going on any appointments, you have an activity problem. And so we look at both of these in recruiting and team building as well. You need to know the model extremely well. You need to know your presentation, the interview, the follow-up. I can go to bed at night and I can rehearse exactly the questions that I'm going to ask somebody the next day in that interview. Every single thing in our business is on an autopilot after we meet with that person, so our follow-up is taken care of. Just like your lead gen systems with what you guys do with Zillow, HomeLight, Fast Expert, pay-per-click, we do the same thing with building growth. Our activities per day are the exact same things you're telling your realtors to do. We prospect and recruit for 2 hours per day. We have a dozen different funnels that are pouring in. If John Pugh is in this room, I owe him a huge favor because he said, this we're hiring video is the most important thing all of my teams that I coach are doing. Well, I film a we're hiring video, I put it on YouTube and Facebook, and all of a sudden we have Facebook leads with realtors pouring in. It can be as simple as that. Our army of agents as well. We incentivize our agents to go out there and find the type of agents that we're looking for at our company. Imagine having 100 people who are incentivized to grow your company. It started with 10. And it starts with the culture of your company as well. If you're not growth-minded and if you're not building a culture of growth, it's not going to work. The result, last 90 days, we have 30 appointments a month with agents and we try to hire 12. 1 month we hired 21, the next 13, but 12 is what we're looking to hire. This is going to create massive growth for our company in 2025. And now that we've developed it, the future is extremely bright for us. However, if you recruit and you don't retain, you're going to be back at square one from the start. It's like working out in the morning and then eating fast food for lunch. Sure, you're going to get a pump, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're probably not going to lose a whole lot, but you're also not going to gain. And so if you have a revolving door constantly at your company, you're just going to be net neutral. You're not going to grow a whole lot. Retention is like oxygen for a real estate company. It's the fastest way to grow. If you don't retain your agents, you're completely out of luck. The biggest thing I want you guys to remember here is, how do we nurture all of our agents? What do? We're constantly hosting events at our company. We have weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly events that our agents can attract other agents into so they can experience our culture before they join the team. All of our staff, from the transaction coordinators down to the photographers, to me, to operations, everybody has a plan in place of how they are nurturing the agents on our team to provide support and stay involved in their lives. This is extremely important too. You have to have a plan for it. We have literally spreadsheets set up, and although this seems a little impersonal, this makes sure that we do the personal relationship building things with all agents on the team. I'll come back to this in a second. And accountability is the most important. Somebody will stay if they feel like they have the support to grow their business. However, at 110 agents and growing, it's impossible for me to do that myself. I take the top third, the top producers, and I treat them and I spend time with them like they're my best friends. We do weekly, we do monthly, we're constantly texting and talking, we have group chats set up. The middle third is taken by our sales managers who do one-on-one pipeline reviews and business reviews. And then the bottom third we do in groups. If you try to do all of these one-on-ones, you will run your sales manager out of your business faster than you know. And if you're doing all those one-on-ones, all you're going to be doing is just meeting with people all day. It's not going to be productive. If you're a team leader, I would focus on your top third and pour into them like a business coach. And really overall, and I'll come back to this as my third point, if you can help agents grow in all areas of their life, not just real estate sales, you're helping them become better people. And that is so important, because if you have an impact in their life past just selling homes, they will be loyal to you and grateful to you forever. Just like we are with Fast Forward. And third, leadership. I guarantee you the person that is standing here today is not the person that's going to be running your dream business 5 years from now. You constantly need to level yourself up. You constantly need to grow yourself. And the team leader that was standing in front of you 5 years ago is certainly not the same person that is standing here today. What got you here won't get you to where you're going. I don't care what level you're at. If you are growing and you aspire to grow, you need to develop yourself. I have a business coach who asked me this question. He said, "Parker, are you reaching your full potential?" And this was asked to me when we just sold 700 homes, somewhere between 700 and 750 homes. And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "Is everybody in your life getting 100% of you? And are you giving everybody else 100% of you?" And if I was being honest, the answer is no. This is 2 years ago, 2022. He said, "Go look at yourself in the mirror and do an assessment. Faith, family, friends, relationships, business, team. And rank yourself from 0 to 100 of what you think you are reaching in terms of your potential." And I did. And I'm a high D, by the way. I'm also a high C, so I like tracking things. And I came to the conclusion that I was reaching about 65% of my potential. And yes, we sold 700 houses. Yes, we had $1 million of income. Yes, multiple companies. But I was also drinking 6 nights a week. I was going out 5 nights a week. I was golfing 4 times a week. And I was living this lifestyle that you almost think you aspire to be. It's like what we see in the movies and the TV shows. And I was showing up a lesser version of myself, a much lesser version of myself. And then it really hit me, because I said, are my kids getting the best dad that they can be, that he can be? Is my wife getting the best Parker that he can be? And the answer was no, because of the things that I was doing on a daily basis to hold myself back from that potential. And I made a decision 2 years ago to quit drinking to start working out, to get a nutritionist, and to start reaching 100% of my potential. And our company went from 750 sales to 1,200 home sales. It's nuts. But what I'm really proud of is our real estate team is more like a growth team. Our real estate team is all now focused on growth in their personal lives. They're all doing the things that I'm doing. I used to walk down there and see beers and seltzers in the fridge. Now I see prepared meals and jugs of water. I have partners and team members that work out with me every single morning. I'm in group chats, tracking our macros together. And what I realize is that it's not about the home sales. It's not about the money. When you're in this business, it's about how can you help other people grow and how can you develop leaders. And honest to God, it was like pulling the stopper out of a waterfall or a big jug of water. And the success just started flowing. And I'm watching people level up every single day in their personal lives. And what do you think happens to their real estate sales? That's how you sell a lot of homes. Thank you, you guys. I really appreciate the time.